The MMA world has a new lightning rod, and his name is Anshul Jubli. Once celebrated as the face of Indian MMA, he's now in the middle of a storm that refuses to die down. Why? Because one line, "I'd submit Khabib Nurmagomedov," turned into the most explosive quote of his career. After weeks of silence, Jubli has finally spoken, and he's not backing down. What did he really mean? Is the hate justified, or has the internet gone too far? Let's break it all down. In an older interview, Anshul Jubli was asked how he'd fare against Khabib Nurmagomedov, the undefeated legend, the Eagle, the man who mauled everyone in the lightweight division. And Jubli said, half joking, half confident, "I could submit Khabib, maybe not now, but in 2 or 3 years." The internet didn't hear the context. They heard only one phrase, "I could submit Khabib." Within hours, the clip was everywhere. Twitter, Reddit, Instagram Reels. Fans were roasting him mercilessly. You couldn't even submit Khabib's shadow. Others posted Khabib's highlight knockouts with captions like, "Send location." A confident remark became a meme, and Jubli became the punchline. When Jubli entered the UFC, he was India's golden prospect, calm, humble, well-rounded. But after back-to-back losses, the narrative flipped. He lost to Mike Breeden, then suffered a 19-second knockout against Quillan Salkilde at UFC 312, and instantly, the internet dug up that old quote. Clips of his KO were edited with his own voice saying, "I'll submit Khabib." Memes exploded. The same fans who once celebrated him started mocking him, and that's when it stopped being funny. It became personal. After staying silent through the chaos, Anshul Jubli finally broke his silence, and he went scorched earth. In a fiery Instagram story, he lashed out, "You brainless, brainwashed haters don't even know the context. I never disrespected Khabib. I've always respected him." He explained that the clip was cut and twisted from a long conversation, where he was clearly laughing and speaking hypothetically. Then he dropped the hammer, "I don't give a damn what people think. I'm focused on my journey. No apology, no retreat, just pure defiance." And that's when the internet split right down the middle. Supporters on one side, trolls on the other. Here's why this comment stung so badly. Khabib Nurmagomedov isn't just a fighter. He's an ideal, undefeated, dominant, humble, respected even by his rivals. So, when a newcomer like Jubli mentioned his name, especially in a submit context, fans saw it as blasphemy. It's not about disrespecting one fighter, it's about touching a sacred name in MMA culture. But here's the counter-argument. Isn't belief what defines fighters? Didn't Conor once say he'd knock out Aldo in the first round, and then do it? Didn't Sean Strickland claim he'd humble Adesanya and shock the world? So maybe Jubli wasn't being delusional, maybe he was being ambitious. In India, Anshul Jubli isn't just another UFC fighter, he's a trailblazer, one of the few to make it to the big stage. That means every win, every mistake, every word is magnified. He carries the pride of an entire nation, still finding its footing in global MMA. So, when he said he could submit Khabib, it wasn't just about one man, it was a statement of self-belief from a fighter representing a country still fighting for recognition. But pressure is a strange thing. It builds heroes and breaks them. For Jubli, it's been both. The internet had a field day. Memes read, "Khabib wins by handshake submission." Jubli taps to comments faster than opponents. But buried under all the mockery was a core of loyal fans defending him. He was joking. You can't crucify a fighter for confidence. Context matters. And they weren't wrong. In the full video, Jubli actually laughs right after saying it, not as trash talk, but playful banter. Still, once the internet smells blood, it never lets go. Now, the spotlight's on what comes next. Can Anshul Jubli rise from this controversy? Because, let's be honest, talk doesn't win fights. Performance does. He's promised to fix his mistakes, train harder, and come back stronger. If he does, this could become the greatest redemption story in Indian MMA history. From, "I'll submit Khabib" to "I silence the haters." That's the arc fans secretly want to see. This isn't just a story about one fighter. It's a reflection of MMA culture today. We live in the age of soundbites. One quote can crown you or crucify you overnight. Every fighter has to balance ambition with humility, hype with honesty. Anshul's case proves that being confident isn't the problem. How the internet reacts is. And sometimes, that reaction hurts more than any punch. At least the guy's got guts to believe in himself. Respect. At Dagestan Dynasty, Bro couldn't last 10 seconds with Khabib's sparring partners. Chill. At MMA, Realist, it's the fight game. Talk big or stay forgotten. At Fight Talk Asia, the internet's cruel. Let him rebuild, then we'll talk. The MMA world remains divided. And that's exactly why the clicks keep coming. Anshul Jubli may have lost 2 fights, but he's gained something money can't buy: worldwide attention. Love him or hate him, everyone knows his name now. And when he returns to the octagon, it won't just be a fight. It'll be a redemption story watched by millions. Because that's MMA. Your words can haunt you or make you immortal. So, what do you think? Was Anshul Jubli's "I'll submit Khabib" line pure delusion or misunderstood confidence? Drop your thoughts below, and let's see whose side you're on.